The Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct revealed a ton of new assist trophies, and a total of 29 are up for view right now on the site. However, over the course of E3, the Treehouse, our time of the game, and the latest showing, we've actually discovered a total of 40 assist trophies. Keep in mind that Smash for Wii U's final number was only 39, so the pre-release number has already surpassed it. We're going to show you every single one in action, so sit back, grab some popcorn, and take a look at every single assist trophy in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate so far. Let's start with the ones that were just showcased in the new Direct. First up, we have Alucard, who has a lot going on. He flies over gaps by turning into a bat, dodges by becoming mist, and attacks with the Chrysogrim, one of the best weapons from Symphony of the Night. He's certainly one of the most deadly assist trophies yet. Next is Zero from Mega Man X. Zero attacks with the Z Saber and is shown both doing melee combos and launching a projectile with it. We then have our first representation of Rare's Donkey Kong Country in the way of a claptrap. These guys will latch onto players and snap at them before launching them away. Animal Crossing's Cap'n performs his driving duties, but with perhaps a little more force than usual. He now drives players off the screen whether they want to or not. Chef Kawasaki from the Kirby series debuts as an assist trophy, and he essentially performs Kirby's final smash from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. He'll cook nearby players, launching them away and producing items in their leave. Grey Fox is back from Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and he deflects shots and attacks with melee flurries. We can't forget Nikki from Swamp Note. She's seen doodling a giant bullet bill which will launch players if they make contact. There's also an image here of her drawing a dinosaur, so Nikki seems to have a lot of potential. Smash's first indie character, Shovel Knight, jumps into battle. He attacks with his iconic downward thrust and also hits players with his shovel. Shovel Knight will also dig up items for players to use. In the same scene, we see the moon from Majora's Mask crashing into the stage. We have to wonder what this will look like on the Terminus stage. We also got a glimpse of Ashley returning from Super Smash Bros. 4. She's seen conjuring a giant purple vortex. In Smash 4, this will produce various elemental effects. Our final brand new assist trophy is Rathalos from Monster Hunter. While also a boss character, Rathalos can also appear as an assist trophy in any stage. He's seen breathing fire and stunning players with his cry. So those are all the assist trophies that appeared in this Direct, but they only make up 11 of the 40 shown so far. So let's dive into all the remaining 29 assist trophies in the game. Of course we have Bomberman. Man, Konami are killing it with all the reps in this game. Bomberman will drop various bombs around the stage, which will of course explode after a few seconds. Players can even push these bombs around, just like in Bomberman. Waluigi returns from Brawl in Smash 4 and seems to function just like he did in those games. He'll run up to you and smack you into the ground with his tennis racket. Lyn returns from Brawl in Smash 4, mostly unchanged. She'll slash players with an incredibly strong strike that will likely spell your doom. The Pac-Man ghosts are back from Smash 4, where they'll float around the stage and inflict knockback on anyone who touches them. Rodin debuts from the Bayonetta series, and interestingly we got a hint of this way back in the Switch version of Bayonetta 2. He fights much like Bayonetta, and even seems to throw an item behind upon departure, likely a reference to his weapon store. Midna's back from Smash 4, and will teleport around the stage and whack enemies with her celestial hair. Starfy also returns from Brawl in Smash 4. In the past, Starfy was one of the few assist trophies who could actually be attacked by players, but now he's one of many. Starfy will float around and spin at anyone within proximity. The Squid Sisters are brand new and work kinda like the devil from Brawl in Smash 4. As they perform a concert, the screen will zoom in on them, which in turn brings the stage boundaries closer. And the Nintendogs make a comeback from Brawl in Smash 4, and they're fluffier than ever. These guys basically just get in the way of the match and make it harder for everyone on the screen. Knuckle Joe is back from Brawl in Smash 4, and he's punchier than ever. He performs a flurry of jabs and finishes off with a strong smash attack. And we of course see the Metroids again, also from Brawl in Smash 4. These guys will latch on to the face of opponents and inflict damage on them. Andross is also back from Brawl in Smash 4, still maintaining his original Star Fox appearance. Just like in previous games, he'll sit in the background and blow projectiles into the foreground. Ricky's back from Smash 4 and uses a variety of arts. In Smash 4 he would either send enemies to sleep, heal them, cause them to trip, pull items closer, freeze enemies, or buff them. While we haven't seen them in action for Ultimate, it's safe to assume those will all return. The Burrowing Snargret is brand new and here from Pikmin 3. He will continuously spawn from the ground and peck at anyone within proximity. He stays around for a while, so watch out. Sukapon was merely a sticker in Brawl, yet she's finally here as an assist trophy in Ultimate. She was a character in the Famicom exclusive Joy Mecha Fight. Sukapon seems to chase opponents down and then throw them into the ground when she's close enough. Earthbound's Jeff is back from Brawl in Smash 4, and he uses his multi-bottle rocket to launch rockets. Dr. Kawashima changes the stage's background and attacks with violent numbers. This guy was also in Smash 4. The Hammer Bro is back from Brawl and Smash 4 and simply holds hammers around just like he does in Super Mario Bros. Color TV 15 is back from Smash 4 and plays a live game of Pong, only this time the entire background is dulled out too, much like Dr. Kawashima. The service may be over, but Arcade Bunny from Nintendo Badge Arcade has made it into Smash. He uses the giant claw to grab opponents and sometimes pulls them out of the boundaries. We saw Takamaru and Samurai Gora face down together. Takamaru returning from Smash 4 and Samurai Gora returning from Brawl and Smash 4. Gora attacks with his sword and Takamaru mixes the katana and pinwheel knife. This was also the first time we saw assist trophies fighting one another. SimCity's Dr. Wright is back from Brawl and Smash 4 and erects a giant settlement that can launch nearby players. Sheriff from the arcade game Sheriff is back from Smash 4, and he fires slow-moving projectiles at players. Mother Brain's back from Smash 4 and uses the giant laser from Super Metroid to attack opponents. Earthbound Starman is back from Smash 4 and teleports around shooting lightning projectiles. Ghirahim is also back from Smash 4 and teleports around using his throwing knives and sword. Special thanks to KeitaroTime for allowing us to use his footage here. Knuckles is a brand new assist trophy and will burrow underground and spin out with an uppercut. He also punches players and homing attacks them, which I think only comes from Sonic Rivals. Crystal is also brand new and will use her staff to freeze players and also melee them with it, just like in Star Fox Adventures. And those are all 40 assist trophies we've seen in Smash Ultimate so far. There's still quite a handful that haven't returned from Smash Bros for Wii U and 3DS, so do you think all will return, and how many new ones do you think are left to see? Let us know in the comments below, and of course be sure to subscribe to GameXplain for a lot more on Super Smash Bros Ultimate and other things gaming too. Until next time, bye!